Series 10 Mushiri in the building.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Ovurakobuta in the building. Today's shout out goes to Jackie, the cowgirl from Mount Kenya. Shout out to you, sis. Nimeambiwa na watu hapo on the comment section and see, wow, how do you do your makeup? Why you're looking pink and everything? And I'm just like, you know what? Let's do a story time while I'm getting ready. Am I saying I'm a makeup artist? I'm really not. I just know what works for my skin and I know what works for my face. You know what I'm saying? So, hapa niko na Miller, niko na syrup, niko na makeup zangu hapa. But let's just start this video because this week is Valentines and everything. Let me just say a story time about another Valentines. Back in the day when I was working, I've been one there. I've moisturized and I put primer on my face. There's nothing else I put. This is how I was born. This is how I came to this planet. So what school did I go to? Let's call this school. School. So this is school I went to, and on certain days they would have dress down, and dress down was basically where you wear your home clothes. And since this week, that time, like back in the what time, I was 2013, I think, somewhere there. And this dress down happened to be, I think, let's say it was on a Friday, and that week was Valentine. Normally when there was assembly during the week, it's normally a class that would present and do just shenanigans in the assembly and whatever the heck that they were doing. So this time it was, I think, year nines or eights. It was a really young age group, you know what I'm saying. And why I'm emphasizing it was a young age group is because the story goes on. You'll figure out why I'm bringing this up. Concealer, mine is finishing. This one is, I feel like every black person uses this shade, this brush. Let's take a pause on this story time. Do you remember back in the day when you were young, or like when you're in year 8 or year 9 or form 1, form 2, and you have a crush on someone in form 4? That's the same thing that was happening with us. Because like back in the day, even like, let's even take it back. I was in year 7, I was in this other school that we're going to school. All of my schools I just gonna call school. So in this other school, I remember I used to have a crush on these guys in my bus. Oh my god. I used to find them so fine. And they were in year 13. And somehow, like my friends and I used to go on the same bus home. And these guys used to live like around my area as well. So they used to sit in the back seat, you know, bad bitches and everything. Bad boys, you know. I don't know where my head was at that age, but whatever. I just used to like admiring them. I don't think I was confident enough. I didn't want them to really talk to me, but like maybe a hi or bye there, but not like conversate with me. I think I was a little bit too shy then. Right now, obviously I'm not. And why I'm giving this background story is because that's the same crush or similar crush that these guys of year 8 and 9, like the boys, used to have a crush on obviously an older girl. Like I got where they were coming from. There was only so much they could have done about it, but I was like, it's harmless, just have a crush with me. Even those guys, those days when I was in year 7 and they were in year 13, I'm sure they knew I had a crush on them, or my friends and I had a crush on them, but it's nothing. They just used to, I know what they used to do. These boys used to take advantage of us. Let me tell you how they used to take advantage of us. Because after school, obviously, because they're older, they didn't have like break, and they used to ask us for break. Because obviously when you're 7 or 8, when you're older, no one really carries break like that religiously. So it's only young kids like us who would have break. Foundation, this is Penny Bure in 14. So yeah, that's the same thing that I thought these guys. So it's the same caliber, which I find weird. Like obviously, like now when I got older, I was like, what the heck? That's some weird crushness. Like in my head, you guys, in my head. You know, I'd convince myself like we'd have a future. And I'm so glad God didn't make my dream come true, because I was convinced that I could have dated one of them, which is ironic because I could barely talk to them, so I don't even know what our relationship would be based on. But anyway, that's 13-year-old girls for you, I guess. Exactly the same concept is what I thought about these guys. So let's call this a main guy, Cloud. So this is assembly time. Everyone is watching this class doing their presentation. Everyone looking married fun. You know, it's Valentine's Day. Everyone looking cute. It should be noted that at this point, me and my babe at the time, I don't know why we're just not in a good place. It didn't make me feel special on that day. I don't know what it was, but just we're not in a good place. There's some, I think we had maybe, I feel like we had probably broken up. You know, it's so ironic how things in high school seem so significant, and then when you look back, you can barely even remember some stupid things. Anyway, I don't remember why my babes and I had issues, but we had issues with the boys. But technically, what kind of issues would we have anyway had? Like, it's not like we have issues of who's gonna pay the kids' school fees. Like, you know what I'm saying? The problems we had were very minor. So on this Valentine's, after they finished their presentation, the guys in that class, they had flower. They walk out of like how they had stood up in the assembly. Mind you, it's assembly. Everyone's just watching teachers. Everyone. And the guys now split. The guys of that class, yeah, 8 or 9, now split. And they start walking to the crowd. So I'm interested. I'm just looking around. Then I noticed that, some of them are giving flowers to some girls. But like, I wasn't even concentrating. I don't know. I was just like, oh, that's so cute. Until this guy called Cloud, who had a major crush on me, comes through and he chucks flowers. And I'm like, I was flattered, so things were just awkward. Everyone just looked at me because I'm the only one in my class who was given a flower or a rose by these guys were giving girls in their class or probably like a year older. But with a flip, would have thought he's going to give someone who's like 3 years, like grade wise, older than him. So he gives me a rose and I'm like, oh damn. And everyone, I'll tell you, when he gave me that rose, you know how you're standing in a line you know how they make you line up in school and everyone in that class is standing in a line? I'm telling you, the next thing I knew, everyone in that class was just peeping like this, looking at me. And I didn't know what to say. Teachers also looking at me and I'm like, it's just a crush. It's just a crush. I have time for that. Let me give you another juicy story. So back in the day as well, there's this girl in my class who we're going to name Peppermint. I don't know why, but I guess we just had like similar interests. We both don't think we looked alike, but people would confuse us, which I found weird and which she also found weird. So in a way, I don't know why people would make us almost subconsciously compete, but we're not really competing. Okay, let me give you an actual exact example. Was when, you know how when you're kids and then you behave like you're boys with a boy. So there's this guy who I was boys with, and I'd basically call him like my husband, but obviously like we're joking. And suddenly she became the second wife. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not like I had a reason to be salty. He's not my man. He's my man, like fictional story time. I don't know where she came from. That's my point. So even her, and also her, she used to be like, yeah, Cloud is flirting. Cloud was making jokes with me, or hey, Cloud said this and this. Cloud is the guy who gave me. Is Cloud the guy who gave me the rose? Anyway, yeah, Cloud's the guy who gave me the rose. Then when he gave me the rose, I'll go off on Anyangaria and I was like, hey, scenes. Alrighty. After that assembly, that guy went back to their assembly and everyone went back to class. Let me tell you, that Valentine's was late for me. God sent these people to make me feel good about myself. Please, don't ask me where I got this palette from. Do not ask me where I got this palette from. All I know is that these shadows work, and I just started learning how to use eyeshadow. I'm going to start by doing brown here. When I watch videos, I know my sepia people say I don't do transitional colors. Bitch, I don't know. I'm just putting shit on my face, to be honest with you. If it works out, whatever. If it doesn't work out, fuck it, it's already on my face. Do you know what's funny? Every time I use this eyeshadow palettes, you see how I've done on one eye. Then when I come back, I forget which one I used. This has happened to me so many times. I don't even know. There's so many times I've had to like use 5 shades because I used 2 that I thought were this. Let's go back to the story time. That Valentine's was quite late because even later that day, this guy who's in my class that we're going to name, we gonna name this little guy who's actually still my friend. Like, he's a really nice person. Bottom. Do you know what he got me? Do you know what this boy got me? Even, I didn't even see it coming. Cool, babe. This guy was out here waiting for me to like finish my business with this hanks of mine. I was like, this boy is actually taking me for glances. Kuna kamtu hapa kananichukua. It's just that I didn't like him like that. I was just like, damn it. I remember we're going to our class. I think we're going to, those classes. So basically in this school that I was in called school, we had like 3 streams of the same class, people from different streams together, because we're all in like the same English class, or all in the same math class. I just saw him standing outside there. I just saw him standing like outside the classroom, because now we're getting in and there are many people outside. So I'm there getting in, I'm there minding my own business, about to enter the classroom. So being obviously that I know him, I said hi. So I went, I gave him a hug, I said hi, and he was saying hi to me with one hand like behind his. Hey, I'll tell you, sometimes I look at my life and I'm like, this is a movie. Definitely. I think I watched so many romantic, or I used to watch a lot of romantic movies, that I used to fantasize so much about them. And then if you know The Secret, shout out if you know The Secret. Like The Secret basically is manifestation of what you want. So I think I used to think about it so much that things that I actually watched happened in my life. You get what I'm saying? I think that's why weird things happened to me recently, because I stopped watching like not stopped, but I now watch like less romantic movies. So the weird movies I watch happen in my life because I think about them. That's just my theory. Could be wrong. I've never used this color before. Leo ni siku ya kwanza, wacha tuangalie. I'm feeling like a beauty guru. I normally watch beauty people. I feel like I'm supposed to use another brush. Fuck it. So normally I like to go in with something, you see, something natural. Obviously my eyelids are not naturally pink. I've just remembered another story time after I said like I like to look natural. We'll pause on the Valentines story just 1 second. I share this story with you. So on my graduation, yes, and my graduate upon for masters. In Jesus' name, we thank the Lord. Bish, we made it. You know what I'm saying? We made it with Christ. Honestly, even I'm shocked. There's a time. Let's move on. So it was my graduation, and I was standing with my dad, and there's this girl who I saw like in the crowd. Oh, she's so pretty. She was simply dressed and also like quite good looking. So I was like, damn, she looks quite mighty fine. You know what I'm saying? Father, and Buhamaruk. And then my dad is there like, yeah, she's also quite natural. And I'm like, who have you seen with like gold shimmering eyelids naturally? You know what I'm saying? Like whom? Whom, sir? Whom? I know what you're going to use. This is why I don't want. I was a bit skeptical about showing my makeup routine, because I have like really old eyeshadows. And when I tell you old eyeshadows, these things, you're seeing this. Does it look like there's writing on it anymore? There was L'Oreal here somewhere. And I think I've had this for like, I ain't gonna say nothing on camera, but it's been here for a hot minute. I'm even surprised I don't have an eye infection. Very surprised. Even who uses this anymore? That's how you know I'm a real OG. You know what I'm saying? I don't fake it. No, I fake it till I make it. That's the thing I feel like with makeup. You're supposed to fake it till you make it. As he's giving me a hug, there's one hand behind him. I didn't think nothing of it. Why should I? Like, Lord knows, maybe you're scratching your ears. I'm a kuna kaweji you're removing. Like, that's between you and you. Hapo ni wewe tu. So when I retract in this same time, do you know what I'm doing? During this same time, I'm carrying this rose that this boy has given me, and this is the class I was going to have with my ex. So I knew that was going to be there. I feel like I need some more brown. Just any brown that can show on your skin, to be honest. Come on, let me tell you the thing about eyeshadows that I've learned. As long as it can be seen on your skin, doesn't matter what I'm saying. Which brown is that? Even I don't know. It's just a brown that can show on your melanated or non-melanated complexion. So I knew highlighter, who's the guy who I dated, was going to be there. And I was walking, you know what I was doing the whole before, I think this was probably before break time or something. I was walking around, we had like 2 classes. I was walking around with my rose, just rub it in his face that, yeah, look at someone treating me special. So after I hug this, what did we call him? Bottle. And then as he moves back, guess what he hands me? Yeah! I would just, you know what? He hands me a bouquet of roses. This guy came with roses from outside of school. I think his mom even brought it for him. I carried it the whole day. I sat with it at my desk. In fact, I made sure this guy, who did we call the guy again? The guy who was dating. What did we call him? Highlighter. So even, should I do a kawing or we just do mascara? Let's just do a kawing. You know what I'm saying? It's Valentine's Day and everything. Yeah, you see? I just want to do something little. That Valentine's Day, I don't think my ex slept peacefully. I've just remembered, I don't think I was showing. Okay, this one, Maybelline is in Kenya. So this is Maybelline. I don't know what, just look at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This was any eyeliner, mascara. Is there anything else I've used that I didn't say? Hakuna kitu kingine nimetumia. Hakuna. Next is this Body Shop number 68. Just find that loose powder that I've seen people use akina benline, akina what. But this works for me. Nafanyanga tu hivyo. I'll get it. I'm also just going to go in with this brush. It's just like a soft brush, to be honest. Hey, actually, we've done quite successfully. Successfully. There's a time in one of my videos I forgot to put on mascara. And I noticed like halfway through editing, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to record this video again. Let me just tell you, if people think I don't have eyelashes, that's not a me kind of problem. First of all, what are you doing looking at my like? Okay, makes sense why you'd be looking at my eyelashes. I'm just going, I don't know what, this is just a brown eye pencil. I can't actually eye pencil, lip liner. I can't remember where I got it from. That's why I'm not even naming any of these two makeups, because I get my makeup from, I don't get it from one place, and I'm always getting randomly. If I like something and I see it and you're affordable, I'm gonna buy you. I don't have a system. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that was my Valentine's. So it's just a brown matte lipstick and then gloss. It doesn't have to be Fenty Beauty. You know what I'm saying? It can be any flipping lip gloss. So at the end of the day, obviously the whole day we hadn't talked, and he was jifaneng like he can't see I'm out here walking through the whole flipping school. This is blush. It's from Body Shop. I think it's from Body Shop. It's like a lip stain and cheek stain. It's exactly that. It says lip and cheek stain. The whole day our bitch was walking with that makeup. I was actually with that makeup with those flowers, and I think I had like 2 or 3 classes out of like 7 with him. And even when I was eating, I made sure my roses were close to me, mostly because I didn't want anyone to like, I just wanted everyone to know, to be honest. I was showing off. I was definitely showing off. Yeah, for sure. Highlighter, imetoka NYX Professional Makeup 3 Steps to Scalp. I love spraying my hair. It's the most calming, relaxing feeling on this planet. So that is today's look for the day. Now I'm going to go and conquer the worlds, and I hope that you people as well can conquer the worlds. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me / story time. This is basically just how I get ready every morning. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this as well. Moral of the story, may you all have a gorgeous Valentine's Day. As usual, if you want to have a more intimate relationship with me, you can follow me on my social medias at Kabutha on Instagram and on Twitter. Well, thank you very much. Needs to be sharpened. That's where my nail cutter. Anyway, I put too much foundation on my hand, but I paid for this foundation, so I'm not about to waste it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where else to put on my face. Do you know how many times I do this? And I always say, Wahura, do 1 pump. You can always add, but you can, you know, when you're left with this, because I'm always left in this situation, and every time I do 2 fucking pumps. This guy, what did we name him? What did we name this guy? Not Cloud. Cloud was the first guy. Bottle. I don't have a system or some. We all do it. Seeing stress up. You know what I want to do? Normally people are advised to use tissue, but when I tell you the way I do my makeup, it's being subtle. Alright. The time that I need you not to be subtle, ndio mnakumbuka. Subtle is here. Oh, wow! I don't know. I don't know where exactly you are going, but kuna videos huko. I've been told they're quite insane. You've seen them already? Twice? 3? Why are you counting? Please. We're not.